This is state of emergency. Let's go get them, shots. Hey, 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 hey.
We cannot allow this to go unchallenged. Right.
Well, in a small town called Jena, Louisiana, which is approximately 3,000 people, and approximately a little over 300 black people, there was a school fight that took place in December. But at the root of the school fight was racial tension. I mean racial tension like you would see in the 60s, like you would see in the 50s. There was a tree that was on the school grounds of Jena, Louisiana High School called the White Tree. And 5 black athletes asked the vice president if they could sit underneath that tree. The vice president says you can sit wherever you want to. Well, when the brothers went and sat underneath the tree, that set a precedence, because no black person has sat underneath that tree, not in weeks, not in months, not in years, but literally in generations. When they returned the next day, there were 3 well-made hangman's nooses hanging from the tree, which basically gave the statement, if you come and sit underneath this tree again, your neck will be in these nooses. And the students that hung the nooses there actually admitted to what they did. And so the principal suggested that they be expelled and kicked out of school. But when the case was taken to the Board of Education there, the Board of Education only gave the white males 3 days suspension.
Which is a small tap on the wrist.
Well, that's not even a tap on the wrist. But, so they came back to school. Once they returned to school, there was a lot of verbal racial tension between the black students and the white students. Then some of the white students saw one of the black students at a party. And one of the white students hit the black student over the head with a bottle, and they jumped on him and attacked him. Well, the black student fought back, got away, but nobody was charged. Then there was another incident where one of the white students was with a grown white man. They pulled a gun on one of the brothers, trying to shoot him. Well, the brother grabbed the gun, wrestled it away from him, and took off running with the gun. That brother was charged with theft of a firearm, even though he just disarmed the man because the man was trying to shoot him and kill him. So the third time around, the fight took place at school, and one of the white boys got knocked out, and it is alleged that all 6 boys jumped on him, but that's not the way that it happened. Anyway, the district attorney of that town came to the school, and he had forewarned the boys that if you don't calm down, I will take away your lives with the stroke of a pen. Now let's talk about Michael Bell. Michael Bell is the young brother that's incarcerated, who was set to be sentenced this Thursday. Michael Bell is an honor roll student. Michael Bell has athletic scholarships from UCLA, LSU, and many other prestigious athletic programmatic universities around the country. He's not a bad kid. He's a good little brother who is caught up in the web of racism and white supremacy. And they asked the question, who beat up the white boy? Justin Barker. And they allowed 6 students to finger the 6 brothers. They tried the brothers, they indicted the brothers and charged them with 2nd-degree attempted murder aggravated. Well, of course, when there's an aggravated crime, there has to be a weapon involved. So when asked what weapon was involved, the district attorney and the prosecutor said that the shoe that the young brothers kicked the white boy with was the weapon that was involved. This is in the court record, and yes, this took place in the year 2007. So the young brother was railroaded into a quick trial. He was taken to trial. He was convicted on the 2nd-degree attempted murder charge, aggravated, and was facing 22 years. Now last week, the state board, legal board in Louisiana, the Circuit of Appeals, overturned the conviction and overrode the district attorney's conviction in his decision to lock this brother up. Well, the district attorney decided to kick the charges back into youth court, juvenile court, so now even though the conviction was overturned, he's still facing trial in juvenile court, which means he is not yet free and justice has not been served. So this is what we're going down to protest about on Thursday in Jena, Louisiana, in support of Michael Bell, his family, and the other 5 brothers who have these dark clouds hanging over their heads.
This is more than this. Everybody, I think one of the problems that we have with this generation, everybody says we don't have anything to fight for. But this is one of those golden opportunities to actually fight for something.
In the time of judgment in which we may live, my word to you from the Honorable Louis Farrakhan is that if they don't give justice to our brothers in Jena and our brothers and sisters across the nation, don't keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on the side, because the God of justice is on the scene today, and he will give us justice, but he cannot stand behind a scared to death, foot shuffling, knee bending, head scratching, back door knocking, begging black people. He wants us to stand up for justice, and he wants us to stand up for righteousness.
You got a history taking place right in front of your eyes, and you need to get involved. Freedom for the Jena 6 is freedom for us as a people.